Well, what can you say? It's a day everyone dreads. Lewis George joins us live from the Rapid City Post Office with more on Tax Day. Lewis, good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Elizabeth. And you know, we all know what today it is. It's tax day, and for many of us, we've spent hours filling out forms and then checking and rechecking those forms to make sure everything is correct. And then April 15th comes along, and for some, you can breathe a sigh of relief because, you know, everything is done and the tax season is behind. But then for others who might have waited, today can be a little stressful as you try to get everything in order. Now, for those who did wait, you still have time to mail your documents to the IRS, and you can do that all the way up until midnight tonight.
We'll be open from 8 o'clock until 5:30 if you want to go through and let the sales associates wait on you. Right behind me is the self-service kiosk, which will take your letters you need to mail to the IRS up until midnight. One other thing to remember is if you're mailing and you want the postmark of the 15th at contract stations, to make sure they haven't already picked up their mail by the carriers, because if the carriers already picked up the mail, the date will change to the 16th.
Now, if you are going to bring your taxes to the post office today to mail them off, it might be a good idea to bring them in a little bit earlier in the day. As Sunny told me yesterday, if you bring them, you can say maybe a little after 4 or 4:30. It's not guaranteed that the postage stamp will say the 15th on it. The mail might have already been picked up, and so it might get the 16th, so they might not go out. So you might just want to keep that in mind. Well, good morning once again, Elizabeth. And yet today is the last day to file those taxes, and for some there can be just a little bit of stress involved. And last week I talked to the people over at Cato Thorstensen, and they know that this time of year can be stressful for everybody. And this is why they've come up with a way to help their employees deal with the stress as we move throughout tax season.
Many of us have spent hours looking over paperwork, then checking and rechecking our taxes to make sure everything is correct. And for the people at Cato Thorstensen, once January 1st hits, it's full steam ahead.
It ramps up in January and runs through April 15th. Yeah. So we definitely increase our hours by several through that tax season.
Taxes can be stressful on everyone, and staring at tax forms all day can start to wear on the accountants. This is why Cato Thorstensen orders lunch a couple days a week during the tax season. This allows everyone to get together, relax, and at least take a break for a couple minutes.
Even though you're extremely busy, to still have a little bit of fun throughout the day. And how we do that during tax season especially is offer some fun times, and food obviously is a great thing to keep everybody nourished and going. So we try to focus on doing 1 or 2 lunches a week for them.
Along with lunches, certain days such as National Cookie Day are celebrated. And this is just to try to keep everyone going and energized as they come down the home stretch to the April 15th deadline.
Also have fun days. Everybody kind of knows those national calendar days. We've done Veggie Day, where we brought in veggie sticks. Licorice Day, which is actually passing out licorice to all the staff, as well as Pretzel Day and different things like that.
And then today, all the staff members over at Cato Thorstensen are going to get survival kits. And in these survival kits, there's going to be Band-Aids to help them deal with some paper cuts or some rubber bands. And of course, candy to just help them get through the day. You know, nothing helps you get through a rough day like candy, and more specifically, Lifesaver gummies. That's just my personal opinion.